Rugby Africa President-elect Mr. Herbert Mensah is back home from South Africa, and it was to a rousing welcome on Accra soil from some sports federation heads, rugby union players, and the National Supporters Union. Mr. Mensah said his team are formally armed to make a positive impact in the history of rugby on the continent. The enthusiastic welcome at the arrival hall of the Kotoka International Airport from rugby union fans was to acknowledge the new Rugby Africa President-elect, Mr. Herbert Mensah. Mr. Mensah, who is the president of Ghana Rugby Union, was nominated by Nigeria Rugby and seconded by Botswana Rugby for the presidency. With such enormous support from French and English West Africa, Southern, Central, and Northern Africa, in recognition of his huge transformation of the game in Ghana, Mr. Mensah accepted and went for it. Following the conclusion of the Rugby Africa Executive Committee elections held on 18th March 2023 in South Africa, Herbert Mensah had 30 votes out of the 32 ballots cast, leaving his only contender, Uganda's Andrew Owo, the immediate past vice president of Africa Rugby, with 1 vote. There was, however, 1 sports ballot. Mr. Mensah said he was humbled by the massive endorsement. His job ahead is to lead the continent's rugby governing body in the next 4 years. He says with his team of elected officials, Africa Rugby should expect to see more investment in rugby development programs, increased participation of African nations in international tournaments, and greater visibility of rugby in mainstream media.
The amazing thing is that the whole of Africa voted. This is the first time that an English-speaking person has won this competition. I'm humbled. I really am humbled that 30 of my peers voted for Ghana, voted for myself. I need to thank my brothers in Nigeria, in Botswana, all over Africa who pushed me forward. And I think it's a great day for Ghana. My philosophy has always been, how do you develop a sport from the bottom to the top? How do you raise money? And Ghana Rugby, I think, is one of the only sports that has never been through government for money. We don't go to NSA for money. We've not been to the ministry for money. So we generate it internally, which is what we did at Kumasi Asante Kotoko. And on the African continent, this is going to be the challenge. Well, to put in the right structures and for people to change the mindset. So 2023 is trying to get Rugby Africa and those who run it to change the mindset.
Teaming fans have given their vote of confidence and believe with this new team, Rugby Africa can only grow and develop further.